Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I didn't post anything last week, but I am freaking exhausted this week. It's been 3 weeks of like non-stop go, go, go. Last weekend, what did we do last weekend? Where was I last weekend? Oh, Saturday all day, we went to Oregon Relay. So we were there all day long, and then afterwards my nephew's birthday party. So we were at my nephew's birthday party for like 4 hours. So we were gone like all day long. And then what did we do Sunday? Sunday, my youngest son had a football tournament. So we had 5 games back to back, which took a huge portion of the day also. So I didn't film anything last weekend. But it has been 3 weeks of just non-stop go, go, go. And I am tired, but we need to get outside and get things planted today before my plants, my starts that I started, start dying. So we have like, I don't know, somewhere between 70 and 80 pepper plants I need to get in the ground. I also need to get the rest of my tomatoes in the ground. Some of them I planted, I think it's been 2 weeks ago now. I don't know, but tomorrow's going to be probably a rest day for me. I'm going to try and get as much cleaning done today and gardening done today as possible so I can just sit. We were supposed to go to the Oregon Ducks spring game today, but that's not happening either. I'm too exhausted. Sometimes we need to give ourselves that little breath of fresh air and take a break. And that's what tomorrow is going to be. And hopefully the second half of today also. I need to start figuring out what we're going to do for dinner. I may just throw pork butt on the smoker, and have it just be something super simple like that, and maybe have some fruit and cottage cheese or something. I don't know. Simple is what we're going with today. But I have a sink full of dishes behind you that you can't see, and I'm not going to show you. I need to get those done. I haven't had a chance. Monday through Friday lately has been, I work all day between 8 and 9 hours, which isn't too bad. But then my kids have practices until like 8 p.m. as soon as I'm off work, and I get off work at 3:30 every day. So it has been just chaos, and all of that's going to slow down here come next week. But I wanted to get a vlog up this weekend. I'm hoping maybe today, and then if for some reason I have the energy, I'll try and get one in for tomorrow. But first I'm going to make myself a coffee. Just get a little white mocha going. Probably go put some warmer clothes on because the weather's not that great outside today. It rained all day the last 2 days in a row. And then it's pretty overcast right now. I can see the sun maybe trying to peek through a little bit, but I don't think it's supposed to. And excuse my face as my sunburn that I got last weekend goes away. I did use sunscreen, but it didn't matter. I was outside, I think a total of 14 hours straight last weekend, and I just got toasted. It was straight sunny all weekend last week. It was a beautiful weekend, but it was a busy weekend. And then this coming weekend, next weekend, so today's Saturday, this next weekend, Friday, we're actually taking off to Washington. We have a concert I'm going to with one of my bestest friends. It's a Maya, Ashanti, and Monica up in Tacoma. So we're going to do that. And then my youngest son has a football tournament Saturday up in Portland, Oregon. So on our way back home, we'll stop halfway and go to his football tournament. And then hopefully next Sunday we'll get some rest time in too. But first, I'm going to make myself a coffee real quick, and then we'll go change and hopefully get this day started a little bit. All right, guys, we made our coffee. A little iced white mocha. Let's go get changed and get this day going. I'm ready for bed already, and it's 7:45 in the morning. Meh. All right, guys, let's get this day started. It's supposed to actually start raining here pretty soon, so I'm going to try and get as much of this bed done as I can before that starts happening. So Oh, good. It looks like the neighbors' blackberries are trying to encroach on my yard. That's perfect. Okay. So, there's that. That's the fun we're about to have right there. Got my garden gloves, gonna go grab my wheelbarrow, and I'll be back. Actually, you know what? Let's just make a pile. And I'll grab the wheelbarrow later. I'm sure as fun as it is to watch me weed all of that, I'll bring you back when I'm done. Well, the rain is starting to come down, so I'm gonna take a little break. It's not supposed to rain for very long. I think maybe for like the next hour. So I'll take a break, drink some water. I'm obviously warm. The face is all red, but I'll take you through real quick and show you the areas that I got to real fast. And it looks so much better. All right, remember this bed full of weeds? And I kept telling you there was broccoli planted in here. You couldn't see it before. Right there's a couple of volunteer onions actually. But yeah, that's broccoli. There was one here, but it was pretty weak, so I pulled it out. And there was also one back in this corner too, and I pulled that one out. But some of our onions that we transplanted, I think originally came from that spot. Some of those didn't survive the smothering from the weeds, but there's still a good chunk there, so that's exciting. But that looks way the heck better than it did. And then if we come over here, this whole area, those are all those guys back in there are peas. This whole area here looked like that, so making progress. And this whole area needs reweeded again too, and I need to get those onions in the ground because they're drowning right now from the rain yesterday. Look how beautiful this lettuce is. I need to weed within here too really bad, but there's onions there. This lettuce is beautiful. That's butter crunch lettuce. And I have one more thing I want to show you real quick before I go in. I'll do a full garden tour tomorrow too of what we got planted and all of that so far. But look at these little baby pears all over the place. God, that makes me so happy. These pears, they're just Bartlett's, but oh my gosh, what a difference a homegrown Bartlett pear is compared to getting them at the store. So much better. Honestly, I think they're even better than getting them at the local farm. Maybe that's because you spent all your time and energy making them delicious. But, well, okay, so the tree did that, but you cared for the tree throughout the year and watered it and all of that. So anyway, I am gonna take a little bit of a break. Oh, and I weeded the pot that our fig tree is in because it was pretty messed up, full of weeds. So, but anyway, we're gonna take a break and I'll bring you guys back out here later when we continue, or when I continue. But yeah, I think I'll do a full garden tour tomorrow once I have things planted out where they're supposed to be. I am short, like 3 or 4 T-posts I need to put up a trellis for where I'm going to put some of the tomatoes this year. So that's not going to happen this weekend, but I can at least get the tomatoes in the ground this weekend. and go from there. They don't need trellising the moment they go in the ground, depending on how big your tomatoes are, that is. Mine aren't very big. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, guys, we need to bring the lawnmower through here. I've not been keeping up on it like I have the front yard. The front yard looks great. Back here, hot mess. But I came back here because it finally stopped raining. But now I need to clear this whole area because this is where I'm going to plant probably all my spicy peppers and some of my tomatoes. Oh, look at those raspberries. Majestic. Anyway, I'm going to put you guys away and clear this area, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. All right, friends, I think we are gonna call it quits for the day. So I have a mountain of weeds at my feet from this bed, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 tomatoes along the backside, and then all of our spicy peppers up in front here. And I put some of our sweet peppers over in another bed, so I'll take you along and show you all that tomorrow when we do a updated mini garden tour. But let me flip you around here so I can show you what we have. All right, guys, well, here's the mountain of weeds on top of the mountain of grass that I get to pick up tomorrow because I'm tired. I'm not doing anything the rest of the day. But well, that little pepper looks a little weak there, but he'll come back. He'll be fine. Anyway, we got peppers. So on this side all the way through there back to this corner here, those are Craig's Grande jalapenos, and then starting those two here and then on that way, those are the early jalapenos. And then whoops, that guy and that guy are habaneros. And then that guy, and that guy are spicy Korean peppers. So, and then tomatoes are looking a little weak, but they'll be fine. They'll bounce back. They're a little rough. They had too much of a growth spurt in the containers that I grew them in. So anyway, and I'm trying to remember, those first 3 are mortgage lifters, and then there's 3 Kellogg's, and then I think over in that corner there's some very crazy cherry. But anyway, it's always a mystery. But there's that. It's looking good, ready for it to grow. And then all along back here, I'm gonna put up a trellis so it'll make kind of a wall back there. Yeah. So anyway, guys, I will bring everybody along tomorrow for an updated garden tour and show you everything else that I have planted today and weeded and so forth. I still have some weeding to do, but for the most part, it's caught back up. But anyway, everybody have a good night. We're about to eat dinner, and we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.